Welcome to Forgive Us Our Debts. I'm just a woman of God, a wife, and a mother of two who got into a lot of debt. Hello, six-figure student loans, and I desire to pay it off faster with the help of the Lord and multiple streams of income. So stick with me on this journey to becoming debt-free. How to stick to a small budget and pay off debt. Let me tell you, we have a tiny budget right now due to me quitting my job 6 months ago and now being a stay-at-home mom. And so we had to tighten up the budget in order to continue to pay off our debt. So here's some tips that have helped me, and having the right mindset when it comes to my debt is definitely one of those tips that I strive on. And when it comes to mindset, you first have to have discipline. You have to start with discipline in regards to sticking to a budget. Then you have to have a plan. Planning out your budget is key. And then last, you have to have execution. You have to actually execute. You have to, act on what it is that you are doing with your budget so that you can fulfill your goal of becoming debt free. So, my first tip is weekly check ins. We did weekly check ins where we would go over the budget, go over our money. Instead of doing monthly check ins, we started with weekly check ins. And that really helped us build consistency as well as it kept us accountable to our budget. A vision without a plan is a pipe dream. I'm reading the 12-week year right now, and y'all, it is a complete game changer. I'm actually building this YouTube channel based on the 12-week year concept, so we'll see how this goes. So set a goal. A vision without a plan is a pipe dream. So you have to set a goal. And so what does that mean? You have to make it realistic, make it specific and measurable goal. For example, if you have a goal to pay off debt, then set a numerical goal. So you want to pay off, say, $1,000 a month. So that's that measure part of debt. You're making it realistic to how much you think that you can pay off each month. And for me, paying off $1,000 a month of debt right now is realistic. It's realistic because I know that I can make that in my side hustles. I can make at least $1,000 a month based on my previous month income. Okay. So write the vision and make it plain, because the Bible tells us we have to have a vision, right? Lastly, cash envelopes. This will help with that execution piece, the execution piece. So you want to have a cash envelope for every category. And this is something that you can do to really jumpstart your budget, to really kickstart your planning, your execution process of actually sticking to the budget. If you have problems and you struggle with spending money, this is a great way to do that. So in a budget, you often have your fixed expenses. Your fixed expenses are like rent, electricity, your phone bill, things like that. Those are fixed expenses that don't change throughout the month. And then you have your variable expenses. Your variable expenses are the expenses that kind of fluctuate, maybe groceries, gas, entertainment, things like that. And so for your cash envelopes, it's best to just use your variable expenses to kind of budget out what it is that you want to spend. So groceries is one, gas, personal. And for personal, this is like personal spending in regards to, maybe spending on toiletries and things like that. If you're a woman, and then eating out. So if you desire to still eat out while you're on a budget or while you're becoming debt free, this is a time where you can set aside some cash to eat out. And all of that would just go inside of individual envelopes. So say you had these 4 categories, you'd have 4 cash envelopes to put your money in and really plan out what it is that you're going to spend for the month. So I hope that was helpful in some different ways that you can stick to a budget while you're trying to pay off debt. Watch this next and make sure you subscribe for more content.